So check this out. I have this graph here, and in October it's pretty stable, and then there's a big jump in December, a really nice jump, and it's pretty stable, and there's a little bit of a bump just recently, just a few days ago. And what you're looking at is 100% free traffic, and I get it courtesy of Google and the way I monetize it using affiliate marketing. And so in this video, I'm going to show you an amazing free traffic method where you do not need a website, you do not need a landing page, you do not need to get a hosting account, you do not need to install WordPress and buy plugins and do configuration and all that. This is going to be a 100% done for you method. You'll be able to get it done right after watching this video if you follow the instructions that I'm about to tell you very, very carefully, because this is a combination method. You're going to learn how to set up everything using 100% free tools, and then you're going to learn how to get 100% free traffic. There is no better way to do affiliate marketing, all right? So pay close attention to this method, and then later on, you can, if you have a question, you can leave it in the comment box below. All right, so what do we need to do? The first step is you need to think about a niche. Everything in affiliate marketing is a niche. It's all about niches, okay? Niche is the most important thing. It's not really about the offer, it's about the niche. So for instance, the first thing that you need to do is you need to enter a query that looks something like this. It doesn't really matter of the type of niche or the query that you're entering, but it needs to be similar to what I have here. Now, I am a camera nut. I love video cameras, and I'm looking for content that's in the form of a list. So here's a list. Here's another list. So I'm going to open this page, and this is what it looks like. And now if I scroll down, I really like this web page because it follows a very predictable structure. We have one, Fujifilm. Number two, Olympus, right? That is kind of what you want. Unfortunately, on the web, you're going to find lots and lots of content that looks exactly like this. In fact, most of the content you're going to find when you're executing a list query is going to look something like this. Now, you want to click on your plugin and you want to start getting the data. So once you do that, you're going to click on new recipe. You're going to select multiple rows, and it's telling you to start clicking on data. You want to scroll down and you want to click on the first kind of piece of the item. So you can click anywhere here, but I'm going to select the camera name. I'm going to click on this. And right away, it gets me this field here. Now, if I scroll down here, there's 18 cameras, and it looked like it got all of them. So if I scroll down, I got Olympus. You see how it's highlighting it? Because it's getting the data from multiple records, not just one record. Next, we want to go and we want to click. We can click on this because this is a short description. Once we do that, as you can see, it selected it again. Now both of them in all the records are selected. And this is very, very helpful to us because we can get this data from a web page and we can do whatever we want with it. And I'm going to show you in a second what you want to do with it, okay? Another thing that you can do is you can click on this, and this is the major, the main features, the most important features, okay? And so we can click on this and see what happens. And it looks like it picked it. And now we have all of this. And so as you can see, now we have three fields. We have the name of the camera, we have a little bit of a description, and we have a bunch of features. We also have a bunch of other fields. We do not need those fields. So we're going to remove them here. We're going to remove all these separate fields. You can leave them if you want, but we do not need them. And now we have just three fields here. And if you select them, you see it's gonna highlight them. They become green on the right, and this is perfect for us. So we're gonna go to the next step. We are gonna click next, define nav. We don't need it. We're gonna go to run, and we're gonna click on the red button to build the task. And it's gonna go out, and it's gonna download this data, and now we can start to use this data. Okay, now check this out. This is beautiful. We have how many records? 18 records, because there are 18 cameras. We have camera name, we have a short description, and we have their statistics, okay? And you can add more fields if you want, you can remove fields, but the most important thing is that you understand that you're getting structured data, and that's very, very powerful. So when I ran this script, it showed it to me on the screen here, but it also got me to download it. It sent me the data in Excel spreadsheet, and it downloaded it to my computer automatically. And now we are ready to go to the next step. Now for the next step, you want to go to a website called Pori.io. Now I'm already signed in. I'm under the free plan, which is absolutely fine. And this is going to be a website where we are going to set up our brand new affiliate marketing website, okay? This is very, very simple, but you need to make sure that you follow the process carefully so you do not make any mistakes. Because if you follow the exact directions, you're going to have a website up and running after you do what I'm about to tell you. So you want to click on Create Site, and it gives you options, it gives you templates, okay? And this is helpful for us because we can go out and we can use a template and we can modify it to our needs, okay? And so we have a template that looks something like this. We have a template that looks like a list, another list. We have a template that looks like a bunch of cards, and then also kind of similar cards. So you kind of have an option. Do you want to have a list or do you want to have cards? In this example, I really like cards better. And so I really like this one better. Okay, so we're going to select this template and we're going to click on Next. We're going to name our site. We're going to click Create the Site. And it essentially went out and created a template for us to use. Now, we can use this site if you want, but it's a lot better to use the site that we wanted to create in the first place, using the data that we have. So you have a lot of things. You have page settings. You can add a new page. You can do amazing things. And the first thing that you want to do is you want to view the site, okay? You want to see what the site looks like. So I'm just going to call it Cameras. We're going to create a domain. We're going to click on View Site. I want to see what the site, what's the look and feel of the site. It looks like a cool site. So what I like about the site is, take a look. We have search. We have different categories. So you don't need to just do mirrorless cameras. You can do DSLRs. You can do point and shoot. You can do all kinds of different cameras in that niche, or you can do your own niche. It's really up to you. But take a look at the site. We have an image. We have the name of the product or the name of whatever the menu is, and then we have a description. Does this sound familiar? Because if we go back to our list, this list right here, we have the name of the product, small description, and text and specs. Okay, and so it's the same thing here, right? We have an image, name, small description, and then specs. So if I click on this, we have access to the detail page, and this is not even a page, this is just a pop-up, which is even better because we don't, it's very time consuming to redirect the user to the next page. This way, it's a pop-up. It's really easy to use. They can, click the X button when they're done. And here, guess what we're going to do? We're going to list the text specs. It's perfect, right? We're not going to, we can also list the price if you want, but we don't have that data here. Now, the only thing that we have to do is we have to get our data in here so that we do not see a menus of huevos rancheros, huevos benedictos, and sweet potato fries and all that. We're going to see cameras instead. So we're going to go back to our setup. Okay, and where you see setup Airtable, you're going to click on that. And what you want to do is, I don't have my own base. You want to choose the second option, copy template. You're going to click on this, and it's going to go into your Airtable account. Okay, make sure you have an Airtable account. It's super useful. I use it all the time. I don't pay anything for it. I use the free plan. And so once you have that account, make sure you have that account in the first place. If you don't, then it's going to get you to log into your account, and then you can create an account. So it's absolutely fine. And so it's going to ask you, which workspace would you like to add this? We're going to add this to my, the default workspace. We're going to click on Add Base. And it's going to install a template for us that we can modify to however we want. So we're going to click on this. And now you're seeing the source for the site. And this is the beauty with this Pori.io, this website builder, is that you can modify so many things, and it's all using this data in Airtable. So if you modify this data, it's going to reflect the new changes on the website. And so, for instance, if I modify some data in this template here, in this data sheet here, the changes are reflected immediately. So as an example, there's this smashed avocado on rye toast and cherry tomatoes. I just prepended it with a bunch of dollar signs, and as you can see, you have these dollar signs. Now this is a very powerful website builder, and it makes it super easy to create any kind of website you want. In fact, this is an amazing product. I really can't believe they have a generous free plan. You can click on settings, you can have customization, search, different content, you can map the fields. We already mapped the fields. You have the title, subtitle, gallery, and these are the fields in my spreadsheet here. We have title, subtitle, gallery, and these are mapped to the actual website. This is how they're mapped. And so when we modify fields, we're gonna change it immediately. The website is gonna be reflected immediately. We can also change the layout. We can check on this. Look at this one. We can have, this is how the records can look. We can click on save. And now this website looks a little bit different because these cards are different. And so don't let it fool you that this is some basic website. This is an extremely powerful, you can even take payments, you have analytics support, modify the theme, you can change, you can remove this, you can modify the background image, you can modify this. In fact, let's go and modify this. So we have meets coffee. Let's put it best mirrorless cameras. Okay, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna have best mirrorless cameras for 2020, something like this. Okay, and we're gonna click on update content, and now this is updated, and you can obviously modify the background by clicking here. So all of this you can change. Okay, you have Unsplash. You can upload a custom image. This is very powerful. I can even add a new page. I have page settings, I have SEO here, so this is gonna rank in Google and you're gonna get free traffic. Now, what we wanna do is we want to display our data. That is the most important thing. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the template, and what we wanna do is we wanna click on add or import, and we want to import data, and we want to do Microsoft Excel. Okay, once we do that, you're gonna choose a file, and when you ran that script, it should have sent you the file automatically. This is how it works on my computer. It should have sent you the file. So my computer, my browser automatically downloaded the resulting file. And all I have to do is choose an Excel file here, and I can essentially drag and drop this and upload it. Okay, so if I drag it and I click upload, it's gonna import it. And now we have this data. So take a look how nice it is. And so now that we imported the data, we need to look at the kind of fields that you will want. So we do not need the page title. We can delete it right here. We can click on delete field. We need the camera name. We need the description here. And we need the specs. So we need these 3 columns here. So we are going to select all of them. We're going to press Command C. We're gonna go back to our site content, and we are gonna insert it here. Okay, we're gonna expand it and all that. We're gonna insert it, and we're gonna take a look. So this is correct. This is the title. This is the subtitle, and we also have the specs. And the specs, I'm not really sure where the specs are gonna go because we might need a new field. So let's just leave the specs out for the purpose of this tutorial. We don't really need the specs. All we need is the title and the subtitle. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in here, I'm going to select it, and I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna paste it. I'm gonna replace it, and now we have our new data here. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete these duplicates that we have here. We have 18. I'm gonna delete these ones. We do not need it anymore. And now we have our cameras with the title and the subtitle. So let's go to the web page and let's take a look. Let's see how it looks. And as soon as we go there, we see that now we have this new data. There's some missing data here, but that's very easy to fix. All of that is very easy to fix. It's not a problem at all because we can basically take a look at what's going on and see if we can fix it. So take a look at this. Now we have the data. We still have the images here, and we need to fix the images. But other than that, we're pretty much done, okay? We have the description. And so actually in the description, we can put the stats there. So we're going to go back to the sheet. We are going to go to this last one. We're going to copy and paste this column here. Go to the site content and paste it here. Okay, paste it. And now we have the description here. And the description is actually when you click on something, you're going to see it. So take a look at this one. Nikon Z5, a gateway into the Nikon Z, and then we have the description. We just need to modify the image, which is very easy as well. And so for the filters, I'm going to make everything main. just to keep things consistent. I'm just gonna make everything main here, just to keep things consistent, because this is some extra functionality that we do not really need. Because if they pick everything main and we have some, for instance, if they pick a filter that's main, but we have some records here that are not main, they're going to be issues. So we're going to have this. And then we have a call to action. And this is going to be your Amazon link to your affiliate program. And remember, this doesn't just have to be Amazon. In this case, it's Amazon, but this could be, you know, Max Bounty offers. This could be work from home offers. This could be some kind of ClickBank offers. It could be pretty much anything. I'm going to be making more videos just to give you some ideas of the kind of things you're going to be promoting. But in this case, we are going to be promoting Amazon. So I'm just going to go put Amazon. You will have to get that link on your own because I do not know your affiliate link. And we're going to drag that down and we have the Amazon link. And so we have call to action. We just need the gallery. And for the gallery, you just have to add an attachment. You just have to go out. You can even, let's see, we have link URL. We can do a web search and we can put something like Fuji Film X-T30. Let's see if this is going to find our camera. So once we do that, there's the camera. We're going to do that. We're going to click upload and there's the camera. And that's what you have to do. Now you have to delete the other one. So we're going to expand all of this. And now we have a bunch of images. We just need to remove this one. And now we have the camera. So let's go back to our website. We're going to refresh it, although it probably refreshes automatically. And we're going to scroll down. We're going to go to view more. And we have the camera here. We just need to fix these empty rows here. And let's fix that right now. Let's take a look why we have that. We are going to fix that right now. And so as you can see, I fixed it now. Now it's all displaying correctly. We only have one camera right now, but we can do it for all the cameras. So let's do it for Nikon. And let's do it for Fujifilm X-T4. Very, very easy. We are going to go back to our database here. We are going to go to Nikon. This was the Nikon. We're going to do for Z5. We're going to click on here, add plus. We're going to do a search. And this is the Nikon Z5. We're going to press enter. And we are going to pick the first one because that's the most kind of generic one. And it looks nice when we combine it with the other ones. And now we can delete this other. So we're going to wait till it uploads. We're going to click on this, delete it. And now we have the camera. And so let's go back. There's the camera. And then we have Fujifilm X-T4. We're going to do one more. This is the Fujifilm X-T4. There it is. We're going to click on this, plus, search for it. Maybe we can just do T4. I think that should be enough. We're going to do that, and there it is. We're going to view upload. Going to wait until it uploads, and then we can delete the original image here. We're going to do that. And now we have Fujifilm as well. So if you go in here, now you have the camera. Now you can click on it, and look at this one. We also have a button here, and this is the call to action button. We just need to fix it, but it's beautiful, right? Now, obviously, you want to change the background here. You want to change this text, and you can click on edit. You can modify it. You want to change this text here. You want to change this text here. And that's it. And then you need to modify the button here, which is very, very simple to do. We can do that as well by, well, first we want to publish changes, and then we want to modify the button. And so if you click on map fields here, you will be able to modify a lot of other settings. And this is our card here. And we also have a call to action URL, right? So if you click on call to action, we have a call to action that we can use. So we have call to action, button label, buy it now, buy. Maybe we can just have buy, and here it is. It's buy. You can change it to whatever you want. Maybe make it like this. Buy here. We're going to click on save. And then we're going to see if it's working. And there it is. A beautiful button is all set up using the theme, this black and white theme. We have it here. And now you have a fully functional affiliate website that's going to get free Google traffic. Thanks to SEO, it's going to get free Google traffic. You can run traffic to it, paid traffic if you want. You can find niche traffic. You can go to forums. You can go to subreddit forums. You can go to different communities. You can go to all kinds of places, Facebook groups. There's so many places that you can go. This is exactly how I run my sites, and this is the best way of doing it, but I've done it the old-fashioned way. you do not need to do it anymore. You can just set up a site like this, get the data, put it into Airtable, and start using it and start playing with it. Look at it. There's a call to action right here as well. Remember, guys, you have map fields. You can set up Airtable. You have settings. Everything is customizable. Map fields, you can go in here and you can disable. Maybe you do not want the subtitle. Maybe you do not care about the subtitle. You can disable it. Short description, you can enable that. Everything you can have the images, the number of columns. There's the detail view. Take a look at the detail view. We have it here. You have YouTube URL. I think we don't need that. Gallery, well, gallery we need. So we're gonna put the gallery in here. We do need the gallery. We're gonna have that. We have call to action, custom description. We have that. We do not need the avatar, and we do not need links of attachment. So there you go. I click on save, and if I click on cameras.pory.com, that site is live. Nice domain name. We just need to get the images in here for some cameras, like I did for the first two, and you have a website that can have as many products as you want. These are all going to be affiliate links. If I click on it, I can go and buy it. And this is the best way of doing it. Nobody's telling you how to do it. Everybody's talking about all these ways of doing it, but this is the simplest way of doing it. And it's not going to take you longer than 10 minutes of doing it. And then you're going to get traffic, whether you're going to get, niche traffic, groups traffic, forums, communities. Google is going to start to index it. You're going to get Google's traffic. And plus, you can send paid traffic to this if you want. All right, guys, so this is the method I wanted to share with you guys today. It's a very, very powerful method. It's also a very simple method, okay? It's very, very easy to set up. And there's really no barriers to entry here. You can just get started right now. You don't have to take out your credit card. It's very, very easy to get going. All right, so I really hope you found this method valuable. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this method. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. Like this video if you found it valuable. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next video.